SOVANNAHRYEM, a boxer who likes to take opponents down and finish with ground and pound, against the tall, rangy kickboxer from Korea who opens up with the high knees.
Yeah, that was the game plan. She immediately did not want to tangle with Choi on the feet. She shoots in, gets that body lock. Let's see what she can do here in trying to get this match to where she feels she's going to do her best work, and that's on the canvas.
Choi would like to get the room to work those knees, work those high kicks, the leg kicks, also sit behind her jab. Savannah staying pressed onto her at the moment. Along the legs up on Choi. She drills a couple of knees in the midsection, little shoulder thrust there from M. Lots of instructions from the Korean corner of Choi.
Doing a good job of stuffing the head, controlling this takedown position. You can see SOVANNAHRYEM's trying to drop down. She's got her hands clasped. That's a bad spot for Choi to be in. Let's see if Choi can dig some underhooks to stop this. Looks like it's inevitable. Oh, beautifully done. Gets her backside to the ground, immediately triangles the legs, and now she can start working from here.
This is not where Choi wanted to be inside the opening 1 minute 15 seconds. And M slowly, systematically beginning to take Choi apart.
You can hear SOVANNAHRYEM's coach, Justin Hamilton, saying suck the legs in. She's trying to peel the backside away from the circle wall so she can get a better top position from her. But good job by Choi to work her way back up. She's got the underhook on the right side. Let's see if she can pummel around and change this position.
Shoulder thrust again from SOVANNAHRYEM, just rocking the chin back of Choi. Choi turns her against the wall. Savannah does a little tango, turns her back. No chance to use her striking at the moment for the Korean Choi. The Cambodian American, aggressive so far, SOVANNAHRYEM.
Little hand work there from Choi. She's utilizing these underhooks very well. You can see she's got a whizzer and overhook on the left side, but you can see SOVANNAHRYEM is just keeps going for these takedowns. She's got a single leg now. Let's see if she can separate the legs and work for a takedown. But Choi's doing a good job of keeping her legs split and maintaining a good base.
Nice knee to the midsection there from Choi off the right leg. Left side of the face was exposed. That's where Choi's been striking SOVANNAHRYEM. Keeping her pressed against the wall here, M. 2:20 remaining, first of 3 of this catchweight contest. You're gonna hook that leg there, M. What does Choi need to do here, Dragon?
She's doing a really good job of it so far. She's only got an overhook on one side, and SOVANNAHRYEM's got a deep underhook on that. She's trying to drop down, but that overhook that Choi has is keeping her upright and not allowing SOVANNAHRYEM to drop down and attack those legs to complete the takedown. You can see the way she's trying to twist and torque. She's trying to off-balance Choi to put her on the backside, but Choi's doing a good job of maintaining an upright position.
Rich, from a scoring perspective, tell us what's scoring here for either lady.
Well, right now SOVANNAHRYEM she's been able to control the match, kind of put it against the cage. She's landed a takedown. Other than that, there's not much that's happened in the striking category, no real ground control. This is just a lot of back and forth on the fence and controlling who's actually in the center of the ring. So at this point in time, she's just kind of edging out on my scorecards, but nothing significant to give anybody a significant lead.
Choi tried to go for a takedown right there with the headlock, but she ended up kind of just sacrificing the position, and now she is exactly where she does not want to be, on the bottom with SOVANNAHRYEM looking to pass that guard. Choi's got some long legs. Let's see if she can keep her legs in the front of her body and keep SOVANNAHRYEM away from advancing this position.
Top position for SOVANNAHRYEM. 45 seconds remains in the first round. Choi receiving lots of instructions from her corner, so too is M. It's been a very calculated opening round for the Cambodian American. We will go to Rich Franklin between rounds again to give us some review of the first 5 minutes and who was scoring with what. Body shot there from M. Choi back to her feet. Can she get off some knees? Maybe an elbow. Drops down to a double. Single now from SOVANNAHRYEM. Looking for another takedown at the end of the round. Final 10-second clapper sounds. There's a knee from Choi, nicely placed. And this is how the round will end. corking knee to the thigh there from SOVANNAHRYEM. Into the first round, we go to the towels. Dragon, interesting.
Yeah, there was about 4 minutes of just clinch positions up against the side of the circle wall. Here's SOVANNAHRYEM trying to advance her position, but Choi does a great job of keeping her legs away from being triangled by SOVANNAHRYEM. That's going to be a tough one to score, Rich Franklin.
Yeah, this match was all over the place here, and you're right, Mitch. A lot of it was just the control up against the cage. So I'm gonna score the aggression category here is what I'm gonna talk about, because there was a little bit of groundwork, some takedowns. Even Choi was able to get back to her feet, you know, and work herself back up. So there wasn't any real dominant performance. But I will say that SOVANNAHRYEM was being the aggressor the entire time. That is the lowest scoring category, but I've scored things in other categories higher up the totem pole.
Second round, set for 3. One championship unbreakable to a closed-door event at the Singapore Indoor Stadium. Long-reaching jab of Choi. SOVANNAHRYEM once again to the inside, does that nice early takedown from the Cambodian-American.
Beautiful little duck under double leg by SOVANNAHRYEM as she lands in side control position. You can see Choi's trying to take her right leg and slide it in between the body of SOVANNAHRYEM so she can create that space, but SOVANNAHRYEM doesn't want to give that up. You can see she's trying to work now into a full mount position, but Choi was able to capture one leg and utilize those butterfly hooks to just maintain a safe guard.
Top position for M. Had side control earlier on. Lots of instructions from Choi's corner. She glances towards that corner. I think they're a little frustrated at their charge at the moment. M goes back to side control, cuts the hip in here. Pinning that left arm momentarily. What's she hoping to succeed with here, Mitch?
She's looking for a possible crucifix, but Choi's doing a good job of getting her legs back around the legs of M. So just so she saves herself a little bit of that, you know, more dominant position trying to be established by M. But now M's she's possibly threatening an arm triangle. Let's see if she can work to the other side. Choi's trying to bridge out of it. Looks like she's escaped the arm triangle, but she gave up mount in the process.
Dominance here for him. She can land the ground and pound. Oh, beautifully done. Thuds away with the elbows, does M. Choi with no place to go. Open for punishment, drops an elbow to the orbital. There's still a long time to go in this round. 3:15 remaining, and SOVANNAHRYEM in the top position, mounted on Choi.
Oh,
Choi up on top. How about that, Dragon?
Oh, man, you can see SOVANNAHRYEM was trying to posture up so she could drop heavier ground and pound, and she gave up the position from a big bridge by Choi. Great work by the Korean striker to work her way back up, and now she's exactly where she was most of the first 5, pressed up against the circle wall.
Some better signs from Choi. Still M in control, takes her down again, goes to side control. Wonderful work from SOVANNAHRYEM halfway through the match.
Man, these grappling exchanges must be exhausting for Choi to just be constantly just thrown into the washing machine and just ragdolled around. Now she's got the crucifix. Choi's got to move. The referee is not going to allow her to take these unanswered shots.
This one may be over. There's no defense here from Choi. Mohamed Suleiman right on top of it. Indeed, it's over. SOVANNAHRYEM gets the win by a ground and pound.
Wow, she had a game plan. She stuck to it perfectly. And that was to close the distance, take this match to the ground, and punch her way to a victory. And she did exactly that.
Rich Franklin, she made it look easy, SOVANNAHRYEM.
I tell you, she was patient in the first round. A lot of that back and forth against the cage. Didn't really press for the ground stuff, but then in this second round, you can see that she was kind of up in the tempo, more authoritative takedowns when she hit the ground. And then once she got on the ground, you can see that she did make quick work of what she was doing here.
Good refereeing here, Dragon, from Mohamed Suleiman.
Yeah, look at this. Had the crucifix. There was no place for Choi to go, and the referee just saved her from unnecessary damage.
There it is, the finish once again. The face exposed, no chance to defend for Choi. Grimacing, and the referee had no choice but to dive in Okay, let's go to Dom Lau to make it all official.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee has called a stop to this contest for your winner by way of technical knockout, SOVANNAHRYEM